The other day I heard a sermon about 3 doors we encounter in our life. The first one was the manual door. Now, this door requires effort on our part. We're going to have to twist the knob, maybe unlock it before, and then we're going to have to push. The second door is the revolving door. This one doesn't require as much effort. We just have to get in time and then hop out in time. And then that last door was the automatic door, the sliding door. Now, this door just senses when you're in front of it and it automatically opens for you to walk through, and it waits until you get to the other side before it closes. We've asked God to give us a sign. He's told us no, yet somehow we still find ourselves in that situation trying to make it to the other side. And we're putting in all this effort, not knowing what's going to wait for us on the other side of the door. And once we get there, the consequences are hurt, pain. We might be met with some depression that we weren't aware of before because we chose to put ourselves through this situation that was not ordained by God and that God told you was not for you. Now, the manual door represents the times in our life when we ask God for a sign and He tells us no, yet somehow we find ourselves still in the situation. We put in all this effort and we end up being tired, hurt, meeting ourselves with depression because we did not heed the warning. We decided to go against the grain, work against the current, and those are the consequences. The revolving door represents the times in our lives when we keep on going through the same situation over and over, and instead of hopping out and learning our lesson, we lack boundaries, we lack discipline, and we have to ask ourselves, why do I keep on ending up meeting the same kind of people, having the same issues, and repeating these same behaviors? It's because we haven't learned our lesson. Instead of hopping out when it's time to exit, we end up right back where we started, and we go continuously through that cycle. Now, that automatic door, that sliding door, represents God's hand in our life. When He has ordained whatever it is that needs to come to pass, and He opens the door for you, that door requires no effort. You just walk on in, and then you walk on out. Everything that happened with that first manual door, having to put in that effort, is not there. Whatever lesson was meant to be learned from the revolving door, the boundaries that you need to set and the discipline that you need to learn, all those lessons are put into place and applied here. And you find so much peace on the other side instead of the hurt and depression that you could have been met with when you decide to do it on your own. So my question to you is, which door are you standing in front of? When He has ordained and when we allow His plans to come to pass without trying to maneuver and make things happen in our own time, He opens those doors and it does not require that effort. We don't find ourselves going in circles. We find so much peace on the other side of that door because we waited on God. We decided that we would submit to His will. So my question to you, when you walk through this door, on the other side of this door is peace. So my question to you is, which door are you standing in front of? In this scenario, you submit to His will. You decide not to succumb to your own plans, but to wait on God, to wait on what He has ordained. So you're able to take the lessons from that revolving door, the lack of boundaries, discipline, and you're able to apply them here. You're not met with tiresome effort, so that when you get on the other side, you're met with that depression and that pain. Instead, when you walk through these doors, you're met with peace. So my question to you is, which door are you standing in front of?